Are you intimidated by the most exciting attack and defense shooter game around? Don't be. Rainbow Six might sound like a rock band or a kid's TV show, but it's actually a 5v5 multiplayer game, blending teamwork, strategy, and thrilling all-out action.
As soon as you start the game, you get this select spawn location menu where you have to choose a different types of locations where you want to start the game from. After you select it, you go through an operators menu where you have to choose your special attacking character. Each attacking character has their own abilities, their own gadgets, which is different from the others. And then as soon as you figure out your loadout and then press ready, the game starts. And as soon as the game starts, you get this in-game view that you can be seen in the left side corner. That's this a drone symbol symbolizes that you're in a drone mode and not like a player playing mode, which is a third person, either a first person. And then you have this basic normal controls, which WASD to move around the site or the map. And then as soon as you go inside, you can see a barricaded door, which gives you an element of surprise maybe, and then a caution that you don't know if there's anything beyond that point or whoever's waiting for it. And you enter it. As you are in a drone mode, you have the small holes inside the level where you can go through it, and it's like it's only specialized for drones, and then some flash grenades to throw inside, but it's not easily visible to the players, as it's so that it's really fun to move around using the drone and then going around it. And your main objective in this preparation phase is like you have to find the bomb and then identify it. As soon as you identify it, you get a sound verification that you have found the object, and then it rewards you as soon as you found it. When you move forward, you have this stage, and same you get this exact same thing as in when you're in a drone mode, so you know how to go inside and then outside. So as soon as you go up to the stairs and you move towards the barricade, it gives you a small UI overlay text saying that space for rappel, so that it lets you to throw a rope towards the building and then try to climb it. And when you start to climb, you get this another small UI overlays for saying that press C to invert, so that it inverts your position to go from upside to down rather than down to up, but in the same direction. And you have this shift button that lets you to fastly descend, so it constantly teaches you that you can also invert when you're going up, so that you can get a better view. And then if you want to fastly decrease it so that you want to get inside, you can just press that. You don't have to break any doors so that you don't alarm the defenders inside. You can just rappel upside and see if there's any enemies nearby, and then you can just break open the glass, and then same as start, you can rope it down and then go inside and then secretly, so that you know this is the easy method, so that you don't get caught by the enemy. And as soon as you enter any bomb site room, you get another small UI overlay saying that press F to plant the bomb. It just tells you that if you press F, you start planting diffuser. So it's teaching you again constantly, so that you know what to do when you enter a bomb site. As soon as you use your secondary ability, which is in this case a shotgun, the basic thing when you get a shotgun is you either shoot your enemies or break down any walls. But with this level, everything is breakable, and you're from the first floor you shooting downwards and then seeing if there's any enemies from downside or from, and you can actually spy on them rather than shooting them right away, which is very fun. And it creates an emotion that you have some kind of superiority over them from shooting from above, and it's very intelligent. When you spot a camera and then as soon as you shoot them, you get a plus 10 XP on you, so that you know that if you destroy any defender items or defender gadgets, you get an extra XP or extra points, so that it is sort of gives you an empowering thing, so that you know if you break any gadgets or any other stuff, you get extra points. So it drives the players to destroy a more of stuff than usual. When you get inside a bomb site and then start planting it, you get a UI progress bar showing you you're planting the bomb right now. And as soon as you plant the bomb, a big, real loud alarm goes off, which surprises you and sort of gives you a panic situation and a panic emotion where you have to hide down behind any things or behind any table so that you know if there's an enemy nearby they can see you and then you can shoot them down. And then it's sort of, you can also use the situation to your side, as when you plan the bomb and then go somewhere around and then wait for the enemies to come by and then you can shoot them down. Defenders mode, you get a random another selection spot where you wanted the bomb to be, and you can choose this location based on your opponents or based on your characters, which gives you a bit more advantage. You encounter any destructible walls or destructible shields that you can come across, if you go near them you get another UI overlay saying to press F so that you can reinforce the wall, and then this makes the players a bit hard to enter into the bomb site. So before you they can easily get inside the level and then plant the bomb if the walls weren't reinforced, and when you reinforce it, it gives you a bit more advantage than before. Defenders, again, each defender has their own abilities, as this character Castle, he gets his ability called barricade, which is rather than normal barricades, you get this hard barricade which isn't be breakable by 3 hits or shooting with your full barrel of bullets. Defenders mode, when the action phase starts, when you try to break open the barricade and then go outside, you get this red text saying that you are being detected by the enemy. So it is letting you know, again teaching you that if you go outside the building or outside the area that you weren't supposed to be, you get seen or detected by the enemies. In the defendant phase, if you come across any cameras and then if you destroy them, you get minus 10 points, and it's letting you know that you can't shoot down the gadgets which are yours or your teammates. So letting you know that can't do that, and if you do that you get a minus 10 points, and it's not giving you any words or any instructions that you can't do that. So it does not rely on words saying that you can't shoot down nothing or you can shoot down nothing. And when you do that, if you're an attacker you get plus 10 points, and if you're a defender, that which is the camera is to you useful, you get minus 10 points. Have your secondary gadgets which are probably some shields or reinforcements again. And if you get a shield, so basic instinct when you have a shield is you either put it in front of you or in the middle of a door. So as soon as you lay it down, you know that you have to put it down in between of a wall so that you can use it as a protection from the enemies. But it's not just used to place right before the door. You can actually come this side and then move across and then get inside the middle to go sideways, and then when you put down the shield sideways you can't just easily enter or go outside, so that it gives you a sort of panic to the opponent so that they know something is fishy is going on here. It also gives you a bit more high power, so that if any opponents trying to get inside, they're gonna be getting stuck trying to figure out how to get outside or how to move from the shield. Entire level is driven by mechanics where you have rappels or your secondary shields or your abilities or your guns, using your guns as an advantage by shooting down the floors or the barricades or anything. And mechanics are the most important part of this level. So you have rappels, dash inside or invert while you're rappelling, or jumping inside of crouching down, so that you have a bit more safe place to shoot enemies, or if you crawl you can use that as well.